Right? What about you, brother? Do you keep the commandments?
I can't say so.
You can't say so.
I'm flawed.
Okay.
I make mistakes.
You make mistakes, right? But when you make your mistakes, right? I got a question, right? Before I ask that. You say you make mistakes, right? But are you trying to fix them? So if I show you certain stuff in the Bible that you got to do, is you willing to take that thing on? Before you give me that, give me that same checkbook, but 3 verse 15. Listen good. I want y'all to listen good, because this is something we got to do as a people. You feel what I'm saying? This is something black people are going to hate to hear, but they got to hear. We got to give you the medicine. It might be nasty, but we got to give it to you. Listen good.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
If any man's work shall be burned. Verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Brother, you know you the temple of God? Sister, you know you the temple of God? The temple of God ain't no church. No big cathedral. You the temple of God. Read on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
The Bible say, if anybody defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy, right? So how do we as black people defile our temple? You won't.
Say that again.
It said, anybody that defile his temple, God shall destroy him. How do we as a people defile our temples today?
I mean, by the brainwashing. I mean, like, we got a lot of reasons why we do what we do.
Well, no. You came in late, so I understand why you answered that way. I'm going to let one of them give an answer, then we're going to come back to you so you can get it in perspective.
Okay.
How today do we defile our temple? What?
Certain temple is in the church, it's within ourselves. So define the temple is define ourselves.
Come close, I can hear you. I'm sorry.
I say define the temple is define ourselves.
Defile.
Defile, yeah, defile.
So how do we defile our temple today? What do it look like? What action do it look like?
I mean, it's not taking care of yourself. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna help y'all out, right? Now you got one? Give me one.
Not keeping this commandment.
Now keep it. Okay.
I got one.
What you got?
That's why y'all up here.
Okay.
That's why y'all.
I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm gonna help y'all out, right? Your temple is your body. When you defile your temple, it's to hurt your own body. So what are things black people do in our communities today? We tattoo our body.
Right.
Defile, that's defiling your temple.
Right.
You smoke the cigarettes.
Right.
That do what to your lungs? Defile. My brother right here got a blunt in his ear right now. You feel what I'm saying? That's defiling your temple. You get where I'm going now, right? Read verse 17 again. Listen good.
Verse 17. If any man defile the temple of God.
If we want to smoke the weed, you smoke the weed? You smoke a little tree? I used to smoke weed. That's why I can just look at you and be like, I know you, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't smoke back in the day. They always had a pipe.
Yeah, they used to smoke back in the day, but it still was sin back then. Remember, God put us in slavery for breaking his commandments.
That's right.
He put us in slavery because we wanted to get high. You feel what I'm saying? Black people been getting high since the beginning of time. You feel what I'm saying? But God said what? Verse 17, read it again.
If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
The Bible say God will destroy you. Because whether y'all know it or not, the black man, we at war, man.
Right.
Mentally, spiritually, and physically. We getting gunned down in the street. We getting a poor education. They teaching our women white Jesus and teaching that we are inferior to every people on the earth. So we can't be out here high. We don't have the luxury to be getting high all the time.
Right.
God says it's a commandment. You can't do that thing no more. Now you say out your own mouth, you try and get yourself together. One thing you can do is put the weed down. Give me 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8. And I know that's a stronghold because I used to smoke hella tree. You know what I'm saying? And it was hard for me. When they said you gotta stop smoking weed, I say, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? It's because when I go home, it's weed all over the place. I had to flush down there a couple ounces down the toilet just so I didn't go back.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? But that's what we gotta do as a people. Listen good, read what you got.
1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil.
The Bible say be sober, be vigilant. Vigilant means you on point, you on your P's and Q's. You know everything going on. When you high, you ain't always vigilant.
What?
I can guarantee you done made a mistake or few because you was high. You know what I'm saying? They only got down. It only happened because you was high that one time. They called me while I was high. I was blowed, man. I ain't think about that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a story. If you high, if you smoke weed, you got a story like that. You gotta be vigilant. Read it again.
Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
And then what we be thinking is the devil is some red man under the ground with a pitchfork. No, the devil talking about this white man. He got stuff in his system set up just for you to fail.
Right.
He said he looking for you to catch you off guard.
Right.
That's why they said it's as many dispensaries in Detroit right now as liquor stores now. You feel what I'm saying? It's as many dispensaries as churches. Why? This is the top 3 buildings in Detroit. Churches, liquor stores, and weed dispensaries.
Bring it out.
And look at our communities. Look at them. Why? Because the black man ain't vigilant.
Right.
Because when people tried to get us to break the commandment, we used to be way stronger than we is now. Give me that about Nehemiah. Nehemiah 10 verse 13. I'm going to show you how the black man used to operate. Before the weed, before white supremacy, before white Jesus, before they told you you wasn't nothing, the black man was the strongest thing on the face of earth. I'm going to show you. Listen good.
Nehemiah chapter 13 and verse 16.
Verse 21.
Verse 21.
Bring it out.
Then I testified against them.
Now, these people that came and tried to get us to break our Sabbath day. If you know anything about the Sabbath day, it's the most holy day to God.
Right.
They wanted us to sin against God. Listen to how our people operate. Read.
And said unto them, Why lodge ye about the wall? If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you.
Our people used to be, he said he gonna do what?
I will lay hands on you.
This is how you know this a black man. Only black men talk like that. Hey, if you keep disrespecting my guy, I'm gonna have to put these hands on you.
What?
You feel what I'm saying? This is how black men operate.
What?
This is how we gotta come back to.
Really?
Now, I ain't saying put hands on people. Nah, I ain't say that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is we gotta be sober out here.
Right.
Now somebody somewhere like, oh, weed, it's of the earth. It's a plant. You know, I know that's hey, cause I know how we think, man. Listen good. Give me Genesis chapter 1. I'm gonna show you, cause somebody in there, weed from the earth. It's a plant. We supposed to take part of that. Listen what God say. Read what you got. Verse 21.
Genesis chapter 1 and verse 29. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful.
No, that ain't what I want. Verse 29.
And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth.
God did give us the herb. That's what the first thing black men receive. God gave us the herb, man. But what did it say? Bearing what? Read it again.
And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed.
Bearing what? Bearing what? Bearing what?
Bearing seed.
He said he gave us every herb bearing what? A seed. Do this weed that they got nowadays got seeds in? Unless you got some Bammer, you know what I'm saying? You might get you some Bammer, guys, full of seed. But nowadays, what they doing, they adding all these hydraulic chemicals into it, and they defiling it.
What?
But even if you do have some weed that got seeds, what did God say it's for? Read it again.
And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
No, I'm gonna put it in the I don't know, do they still use Rellos or what they use? Backwoods. I'm putting in the backwoods.
To you it shall be for meat.
No, I'm gonna put it in the vape pen.
To you it shall be for meat.
No, I'm gonna put it in the brownie. I'm gonna get super blow. What it say?
To you it shall be for meat.
God got a reason for everything he created.
What?
But what we do is we take his inventions and we make them evil. But look, I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen if we keep doing that. Give me SIRACH chapter 3. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to stay on the weed topic. I know y'all love that weed, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta come off of that thing. We gotta stand up as the army of God.
Right.
Cause God looking for soldiers.
Right.
He ain't looking for no wimpy Christian church dudes. He looking for soldiers. Let me see. Give me verse. Where you at? No, look, give me verse 27. Listen good.
SIRACH chapter 3 verse 27. An obstinate heart.
An obstinate heart is a rebellious person. You can tell them one thing and they do the opposite. Read.
Shall be laden with sorrows.
They gonna go through oppression. Why? Because they don't listen. They hard-headed. They say a hard head make a soft. You know. Read.
And the wicked man shall heap sin upon sin. Verse 28. In the punishment of the proud there is no remedy, for the plant of wickedness hath taken root in him.
The plant of wickedness is that herb. You don't want that thing to take wickedness to where you can't even get off of it no more.
That's right.
Because down there everybody smoke weed or cigarettes. They be like, man, I'm going to stop. Stop for 3 days. Take back. You smoke cigarettes? Good. That's good. What about weed? You got to stop that thing too. You got to stop that thing too.
I'm being honest.
You said what?
I said I'm being honest.
I'm glad that you're being honest. But now, I got to be honest too. You got to stop.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
But you got to get around other people as well who working on that thing as well. You got something, officer? Go ahead.
I know.
Hey, bro, y'all come up real quick. Y'all a little bit far away. It ain't hot no more. The sun done went down. Because I heard something. I don't want him to just skip right past this. He was asking y'all, what laws do we have to keep? What was the first thing you said, sis?
It's 10 Commandments.
Okay, but you mentioned something specific. You said you got to love thy God with all thy heart and what else? And love your brother as yourself. That was what you said, right? And both of y'all, what's your name, bro?
Emmett.
Demi?
Emmett.
Yeah. Emmett?
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Brenda.
And Brenda. Y'all both said, I love my people, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said. I want to come back to that point because I don't want to let that get past. First of all, give me 1 John 5 and 2. We're going to go to verse 2. I want to show y'all something. Now, you saying you love your people and you love God. You love your people and you love God, right? All right, read what you got.
1 John chapter 5 and verse 2.
Because what we about to find out is what specifically we got to do in order for us to show that we love our people and we love God. Read.
By this we know that we love the children of God.
So this is about to tell us how we know. We're not guessing, but we're sure that we love the children of God. Read.
When we love God and keep his commandments.
So, how do we love God, sis? Emmett? By keeping his commandments, right? All right, so let me show y'all something real quick. Give me Leviticus 19 and 17. Now, you said you love our people, you love God. You don't hate them, right? You don't hate your people. You don't hate all of these beautiful black folks out here today, right? Well, let's see what the Bible says. Read what you got.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17.
Read out.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So the Bible says, you, Emmett, and you, Brenda, shall not hate your brother in your heart. The heart of man is up here, not this thing that pumps blood. So this is a commandment telling us that we are not to hate God's people. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Do either one of y'all know what that means?
See him in wrong, correct him.
If you see him in wrong, you correct him. That's absolutely correct.
The Lord
Right?
hold you responsible for it. If you don't check it, and
That
something happens
says
to
you
him,
in the spirit today.
then
You right.
it's on you because God seen fit like y'all doing now.
That's right.
Warning everybody. If something happens, it's not on you.
All
You're
praise.
doing your part.
All
You're
praise.
doing your part. So if something happens, it's not your fault. It's them.
Because you warned them already, right?
Save all-
Read that part again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor
My sister said, correct your neighbor. Read.
and not suffer sin upon him.
Now, what does that part mean?
Like to know what they doing and something happened to them, that means they sin fall on you because now the burden leads on you more because you had a chance to correct them. Now something that happened to them, now the burden is on you more because their blood lies in your hands because you failed to.
Well, sis, let me make it simple. Another word for suffer sin is to allow sin,
Right.
or to cause someone to sin.
Right.
So you are not supposed to watch your brother doing wrong and not correct him, but you also not supposed to allow him to do the same thing.
Right.
So let me ask you this, Emmett. When you got that blunt, do you always smoke alone? Or is there some puff give going on?
Sharing.
You passing it around, right?
Yeah.
Now is that love or hate? According to the Bible.
Yeah.
According to the Bible, it's love or hate.
It may be hate because I'm feeding my people poison, but I don't look at it like that.
But no, what did God say? Read it again.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
So you should be rebuking your neighbor, correcting him, telling him, hey, you know what? I just learned that we're not supposed to be defiling our temple.
Right.
So instead of you passing the blunt, thinking you showing love to the homies, you showing hatred. Now God just said what? Read verse 17 again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So God just told you, Emmett, don't hate your brother in your heart. Don't go with your own mindset, your own thoughts that say, oh no, I'm showing love to him because I'm sharing.
Right.
You don't share something with him that's causing him to sin.
That's right.
That makes sense? All right, all praises.
What that is.
Come on closer, guy. Hey, I'm old. I ain't like the officer. I'm old. I can't hear.
The thing with that, people don't know what's right from wrong. We don't know when we doing wrong.
Okay.
So when I'm sharing, or somebody might be having a bad day, and I'm smoking, they smoke, I pass it. In my mind, I'm thinking I'm doing something righteous. I'm thinking I'm doing something correct. I'm
Okay.
I'm
I got
helping
you.
my brother.
That makes sense.
By the word is I'm doing something wrong because I'm providing sin.
That makes sense.
We don't always know.
Emmett, that makes sense. That make 100% sense. But check it out. Do you know now?
Yeah.
So when you leave this place today,
Yeah.
you know you ain't got no more excuses.
Right.
It's no more, hey, you know, sometimes people just don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just gotta give somebody a helping hand.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.